some things you're probably doing or some choices you're probably making is probably just counteracting everything and just making you look cheap altogether.
Oh my god, what is that?
You look funny. I'm not even going to lie to you, you look funny as hell. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Success, the Success Carter, and if this is my first time on your screen, please don't make it your last. I like for you guys to, join the fam, because over here we keep it cute, and if it's not, welcome back, OG. Now today we're going to be talking about things that you're probably doing that is making you look cheap. I shot a video a couple of months ago talking about how to, give off or leave the expensive lifestyle on a budget. And I got a particular comment that bothered me so much. And it was like, if you have money, if you have got it, you have got it. And I'm just like, yes, if you have got it, you have got it. But sometimes some things you're probably doing or some choices you're probably making is probably just counteracting everything and just making you look cheap altogether. And you know what? We're going to talk about it today. We're going to have a conversation about it today. So you know what you're probably doing that is making you look cheap and is making you look very inexpensive, to be honest, because that's what it's giving at the end of the day. It's giving rag. It's giving rag day, honey. It's giving I'm forcing it, and that's not what we want. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Now, before I go into the video, I must give a disclaimer, because I know how you guys on the internet like to get up here and be like yada 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 yada. I do not want that. I'm in no way, shape or form trying to like drag anybody that does this. These are just my personal opinion on things that I find to look kind of tacky at the end of the day. Feel free to disagree, do what you want to do, boo, but these are just my points, and just take my opinion with a pinch of salt. The first thing you're probably doing that is making you look cheap and inexpensive that you should absolutely stop doing is going out without ironing your clothes or steaming your clothes. Now guys, this is like literally an unforgivable sin. I can literally slap you across the face for doing this, and it just looks tacky, guys. How do you want to go out for a function? How do you know that you have an event and you're literally stepping out of your house to go for this event and you're not pressing, ironing, or steaming your clothes? Like, what are you trying to portray? What is that giving? It's giving me very bush. It's giving me very ghetto. It's giving me very raz, to be honest, because you look tacky, you look inexpensive, you look cheap. I'm sorry, even if that dress is, it costs millions of dollars, it definitely looks cheap because it's not ironed, it's not pressed, it's not being presented in the best light. Even me, I know that I'm not even a fan of like ironing clothes, but I still do that anytime I feel like I want to go out, because I just feel like the presentation of the outfits kind of matters a lot, because it doesn't matter the cost. If what I'm saying is kind of tacky, rankly, and rumpled, it's giving cheap, honey. I'm sorry. Your Gucci is kind of giving cheap. I'm sorry. Your Fendi is kind of giving cheap. Ironing your clothes would just save you from looking cheap, to be honest, because I really don't get why you would step out of your house and not iron your clothes. So that's one thing that I feel like really boggles my mind when I see it, because I'm just like, it don't matter if that is expensive, you look cheap. The second thing that just bugs me and looks cheap at the end of the day when people do it are those baby hair thingies. Guys, I feel like that is a menace to our society. This is a pandemic that needs to be stopped right now. It just gets worse by the day. It just gets really artsy by the day, and it bothers me. And I'm just like, girl, this is not looking cute. Those ones that are really swirly and swirly, it's just... Guys, it's not an art and craft project on your head. It's supposed to be literal baby hairs. And I find that people even cut off their natural hair that grows well in the front to kind of like style it to be that. It's just... what are you doing? If you have to do baby hairs, let it be like in moderation. Let it be like, something that it looks natural, it looks good, not something that looks like an arts and crafts swivel. It might actually look great in pictures for like a photo shoot or something, but like in reality, when I'm seeing you and it's just swivels and swabbles and robo on your head, It's kind of giving me the inexpensive vibe. It's giving me cheap. It's giving me very art and craft project, and that is not what we want to go for. That is not the look we want to go for. So I'm not trying to come for you. I'm just saying that viscerally, when people see you, it just give off the best vibe. It's just too much. It's literally too much, and that's coming from me. It's too much. The next thing that I see people do that just gives off the cheap and inexpensive look is wearing clothes that are not your size. Either wearing clothes that are too big for you or clothes that are too small and too skimpy for you, and it makes you look like you're wearing like a jumper trouser or like just really tight and grabbing to you. I can agree that it kind of seems like a fashion moment where you do that oversized fashion baggy moment. However, to make sure that that is not reaching as cheap and inexpensive, make sure that you tailor that thing to yourself. Either you make sure you tailor the waist or you tailor something that it looks intentional. You can't be out here looking super baggy and feel like you have struck gold with your look. No, it looks tacky. So if it's a baggy pants, tailor the waist to your size so it doesn't look like it's literally not your size. It looks intentional. It looks like a fashion moment when you do like tailor certain aspects of the clothing to yourself. Now onto this really skimpy ones. Why are you sizing 3 sizes down? Why are you wearing a trouser that is clearly not your size? Why are you wearing a top that is clearly not your size? You're barely breathing. Your lungs are in chaos. Your kidneys are about to burst. So why? Why would you do that to yourself? It doesn't look good, to be honest. You look uncomfortable. You can't breathe, and you look really cheap and classless. To be honest, I'm sorry, but each time I see this thing, I'm just like, this is not a fashion. This is not even supposed to be this small. This is just undersized, to be honest, at best. So I just don't feel like that paints you in the best light. It's giving cheap, it's giving tacky, and just please stay away from that. The next thing that people do that really bothers me and give off the very very cheap look is the DIY menace. Now guys, have you seen an instance where these people, what did you even call them, the alti boys and the alti girls, they cut their jeans and they like make it into a glove, or like they cut their jeans and they put it on their leg as like muffers? Guys, we need to stop. Someone needs to arrest these people, because this is a crime. This is a crime against humanity, because why would you do that? The funniest part about it is that they now wear these DIY fails to like really dressy events, and they're like, oh, it's the alternative style. Guys, why am I so dumbfounded? What is it you're doing? Why do you look homeless at a function? Why do you look homeless at a dressy event? It's just not giving the vibe you think it's giving. Please stop. And I guess that you might say, oh, my style is very alternative. There are ways of doing like alternative like styles. There are ways of like projecting alternative styles that still looks great, to be honest. You can't be out here cutting your jeans or cutting your socks and making it into a gloves. What are you doing? Are you in your homeless era? It's giving homeless era. So please, guys, I'm just like, it bugs me a lot, because I'm just like, you're not homeless, but why are you dressing like you're homeless? It just makes sense to me. So guys, please stop. The next thing that I think people do that makes them look cheap and tacky is wearing designers from top to bottom. I previously had a problem when people wear like fake designers and stuff. I still do. Why you wearing fake designers when you cannot afford it? Just go and buy pieces of clothing that are good for you and style it and look expensive. However, people have now taken this to another level. They will buy the real designer and dress from head to toe in this designer, and I'm just like, guys, it's literally giving me a headache as I'm just imagining it right now. And do you know the part that really bugs me? You know the one that really bugs me? The ones that they clearly have their names and their logos like printed multiple times on that piece of clothing, and you're wearing it from top to bottom, to shoes, to hat, to accessories. Guys, it's giving billboard. It's giving just like a walking billboard for this company. And are they paying you? No, it's just giving cheap, to be honest. There's nothing expensive about that, and I know it might cost a lot. It still looks cheap, because guess what? An expensive piece of clothing does not mean it's going to look expensive when you wear it. Grab that, Good. The next item on my list that bothers me and gives a very cheap and classless look is wearing those revealing skimpy dresses and jumping boss. Now, if you live in the city of Lagos, you have definitely seen this lady before. She wears like the Fashion Novas, the Shein, the skimpina, the revealing, the breast one, the show me your back, the show me your laps, the show me your everywhere. And guess what? She's jumping the Ojuelegba bus by 5 p.m. trying to get to her next location. And I'm just like, the two just goes together. I'm not saying you don't wear your revealing clothes. Baby, do you, boo? We love to see. We love to see it, honey. However, it's just time and place. You cannot be wearing the cutouts, show me your back, show me your legs, and literally be jumping the bus. It doesn't just go hand in hand. It instantly just cheapens your look. It drops it down to the floor. I'm just like, girl, you need to go and change, because this is not giving the vibe you think it's giving. It's giving very the late night worker. It's giving the lady of the highway, honey. The last thing that I see that really bothers me, but I think this is quite controversial, because I don't know. I just don't know, because I think it's like a trend or a norm nowadays. But the thing that I see that really bothers me is when you have your lash done and the volume is so much and you don't have any makeup on. I'm sorry. It's very weird. Why the hell do you look like that? Why do you look like you're literally going to fly any second from now? Why am I having a conversation with you and it really looks like you're going to leave me on earth and fly away to our Father in heaven? Why does it feel like that? I don't know. It just doesn't give it the best look, to be honest. Now, I can agree that when you put on makeup, it definitely covers and your makeup looks like good and it looks very nice. But I'm just like, those moments you're not on makeup, you look funny. I'm not even going to lie to you. You look funny as hell. You look like the Wings Club. Like you're literally going to take off any second from now. And I don't want to be having to be talking to my best friend and you're literally flying up to heaven. That would just that would just bother me a lot. Maybe get them in moderation so that when you take your makeup off, you still look like normal. You don't look funny to me, honestly, because it's just really weird, to be honest, when I see those things. I'm just like, okay, flying out. All right, guys, we have come to the end of today's video. In today's video, I shared with you things that you're probably doing that is making you or make your appearance look cheap. Remember, these are my opinions. Don't take them to heart. Take them with a pinch of salt, and all of that. If you enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.